have to say about the league?
I think I've said it before. We play every game to win. That's just the Wildcat way. I feel like every time we step on the field, whether we have our best stuff or not, we are going out there to compete and to win. And today I felt like we had our best stuff. We gave them a run for their money, and I think they thought they were going to roll over us, and we showed them that we can hang with them. We are here for a reason. I think games like that are why we created the Pac-12 tournament, is so that teams like us who maybe didn't perform like we wanted to during the regular season can have a chance at upsetting someone. But I'm just super proud of this team. We came out, we put our hearts out on the field, and we gave it everything we had.
They stole a couple hits from you. It looked like. Did you think you had them?
Yeah, I did. The first one I thought it was going to be down the line, and then the second one I didn't think anyone was even close to it. So I definitely thought I had those.
How would you describe the ebbs and flows of the season? Just all the highs and the lows that you guys experienced?
Probably the hardest part about our game are the highs and the lows. I look at last year, I look at the year before, my freshman year. The highs and the lows are what make you great. If you never get too high and you never get too low, then you're gonna have a great year. And I feel like this year we felt that low. I felt it personally, and I just think that it makes us better. I look at our lineup and how many are coming back, and not that we're done playing yet, but I just look at Dakota and Kaya and Logan and all of our freshmen that are just phenoms. Like, we take those highs and lows, and their next 3 years are going to be amazing.
So how do you feel about just the team going into Sunday in the selection center? Where do you guys stand?
I think that's why I'm crying, is we don't know. I don't think anybody knows except for those people that are in the room. I'm fighting for us. I believe in us. I believe that we have more games to play, and we deserve it. We are the team that can make a run at the end. We proved it last year, but I definitely just think that the emotions are here because there are a lot of unknowns right now.
You brought up Kaya, and she stepped in this, since Jeff's been hurt. What do you have to say about her after her back injury and coming back?
Kaya is one of my favorite people ever. Just a kind heart and the hardest worker. She deserves it all. So her stepping in positions where, man, even a fifth-year senior can't even come up clutch like she has these past few games, and I'm just proud of her. She's going to be a star.
We'll talk about Devin and before she learned out in this Pac-12.
Devin has more levels than I have ever seen out of any athlete that I've played with. She finds a way she digs deep. She just dominates. And even today, I think she missed one pitch, and they're just a good hitting team. You got to tip your cap to them. And so I'm so proud of her. She has worked her butt off, and she gave it her all. And that's all you can ask for as a teammate.
When you see the progress she's made from her freshman year until now, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I made fun of her today. I remember her freshman year. I remember telling her, you're gonna wear yourself out. You're throwing too many pitches. You're doing too many bullpens. You're getting too mad. Like, you have too many emotions. I remember telling her all of that her freshman year, and I joked with her when we were warming up, and I was like, look at how far you've come. Like, your bullpens are like 10 minutes now. And so just seeing from her freshman year where she drove herself into a boot because she worked so hard, to now where she steps on the mound, and I pick her every time. Out of anybody in the country, I pick her, and so I'm just proud of her.
Whether you make the NCAA tournament or not, in like 20 years or so, how do you think we'll look back on this season in comparison to your other seasons here at Arizona?
That's gonna make me cry. I love this team. I think we all know I've gone through some things this year. And I think this team has showed me what it means to feel love outside of your sport. And that's something I don't think I ever experienced before. It was always softball, softball, softball. So whether we make it or not, when I look back 20 years from now, I'm going to still be talking to each and every one of them. I just love them so much, and I know that we will keep in touch, and I am always all of their number one fans, and I may give some of them a hard time, but that's just who I am, and so I have no regrets. I would do the same thing I did this year all over again as a team and individually. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Kaya, can you talk a little bit about the season? Because we haven't talked about your back injury and how you came back and all of that sort of thing, and kind of stepping into this role now.
Yeah, I mean, just being out for a while, I got to watch and experience a lot, which I think has kind of helped me to where I am, and I've been so eager to play. So I just feel like embracing the opportunities and leaving it all out for my team. It's kind of all I'm focused on. But yeah, it was very unfortunate, I guess. It was just I overswung, overworked, whatever it was. But I'm happy to be back. I just want to do whatever I can for this team.
So how would you guys describe the highs and the lows of the season?
I would say personally, I feel like we did experience very highs and lows, and we talked about staying in the middle and finding the medium of everything and showing up every day. So that was something we worked on. I feel like we kind of finally reached that towards the end of the season, and we left our hearts out. I mean, this team has a lot of heart, so I would say just we focused on trying to find the middle, and I feel like we kind of started to reach it towards the end. But I believe we'll still play more games, so I'm not worried about it.
I wouldn't really explain it as highs and lows. I would really talk about the little victories. From last year to this year, we competed our asses off on and off the field, and we worked our asses off as well, and we didn't have blowout losses like we did last year, and we competed and stayed in every single game. And that's something that I want to tip my cap to my team for staying in every single game and supporting me and having my back, both on defense and offense.
So Izzy was very emotional because she said there's a lot of unknowns. We just don't know how the team's going to look on Sunday. How do you view your position for the selection so on Sunday?
We compete really hard, and that's the thing is that even though a lot of this conference season has ended in a lot of losses, I think that the committee needs to see that we competed our asses off, on and off the field, and it just didn't end. It just didn't end in what we wanted, with that W at the end. But you know what? We fight hard against top teams, and I think we deserve a spot just with the way we compete.
And do you think your showing today really maybe boosted your chances of getting in?
I think so too. I think so, in my opinion, especially what we talked about in the huddle after this game is that ASU put up a 4 spot and we came back and put up 12, 13 runs, and that's something that doesn't go unnoticed, especially in the Pac-12. We're a great hitting conference all around, and for us to do that, especially against our rivals, that shows a lot, especially against UCLA, who swept us during conference, and coming back and competing with them. I honestly think we had them sweating, so I would love to see us have a chance at the tournament and see what we can do.
What makes Brady so difficult to pitch to again?
I wouldn't say it makes it difficult. She's just a good hitter in a way, and I think just in certain counts, I just miss pitches. I just see those as battles that I've lost, but I just see it as one bad pitch, and that's something that I've talked about all season. But she's been successful off of me. But I would say that it's kind of gone back and forth, but I'd say for the most part, I just tip my cap to her and seen the ball well.
Devin, it was a solid performance for the most part for you in the circle tonight. Just wondering how you can kind of look back on tonight, how you pitched tonight.
It's hard not to think I competed my ass off for this team, but also kind of lost the game for us as well. But this sport is a game of failure. I wouldn't change anything that I did or any pitch that I chose to throw in any of those at-bats that I faced with those hitters. But if you ask me and I look at myself in the mirror tonight, I gave it my all. And sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and that's all right. You know, at least I can say I gave it all for my seniors, for my team, and for my coaches.